Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Get things open and moving and where they should be. Right, so I got the last of the tower in. So apart from little bits like that bit of the roof there, these need to go in all round a bunch of the edges. Then the exterior of the build without the decorating is done, because we still need to decorate places like this, because I'm not going to leave torch spam. So we're going to put it, I'd like to finish off some of this bit of the roof, and then we'll go back to the library and continue working there. On the third, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6. Okay, that gives us 7 there, but that's fine. Take you out. We did these hyphen tabulous. We created these a while ago, so we could help with the lighting on the rooftop bits. How are you doing today? Hi, Miss Mist. Thank you for the dancing bears and thank you for the dancing dinosaurs. They always make me smile. Get your place. How's your day going so far? What am I doing? Oh yeah, because hang on. What did I do here? Oh, I see why. This is going to have to be different. You tired? Dancing kitties as well. He was up at 3:30 for a couple hours, then went back to bed for a few. Oh, I'm sorry you're tired. And I'm sorry you woke up at silly o'clock. It's not fun. It's... It then throws the rest of your day out. I know these bits aren't very interesting, but the bits that need to be done. I also need to work on the island so I could put the That was silly, that's not what I want. My brain went dead. It likes to do that now and again. Yeah, it definitely really does. I'm thinking of, as the portals are kind of sword designed, is I want one down on the ground in that far corner. And I'm wondering about making a big stone and having it stuck out of that. Kind of like sword in the stone. But we'll see. I may just have it a stone in the meadow. But yeah, I think it would be cool if it came out of the stone, as long as I can get it to work right. If not, we'll have it in a meadow. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like I say, it wasn't too hard for that one, if you know what I mean. So I can do something similar for the one on the ground. So I did the 3, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be on the 6th, but I don't think I did 6 on the 6th. 5. That'd be 4. Okay, we have one that's going to be slightly shorter. That's okay. Things are slightly different sizes. But then I didn't want it all completely symmetrical. I wanted it to have its own little quirks. Keep calling it a castle, but it's not really a castle. It's more like a large palace on an island. But I keep saying castle, so it's a castle. You're working on a scaled down version of your base for the season. Gonna do it and call it good. Okay. As long as you're happy with it, that's the main thing. I've still got a lot left to do. What I do need to do is also start marking out where the rooms need to be. It's like that's one big room, but that has 2 floors in it. So I need to start doing stuff like that. Marking out where the floors are, so I can then figure out where each of the rooms need to be. And how we're going to get between the rooms. And F7. So I still need a torch for you. I can put one there that covers that just. How about you? Okay. Because I've got to figure out how we decorate on here to get rid of any of the annoying bits. But things down. Let's go to the library and we'll start work on that. Okay. Oh, I see I've missed a block. I just noticed I missed a trap door. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to build. Was your original building is like 13 years ago? You tried to do his hermit craft style of build. That's the thing, you have to find your own style and work with it. Take inspiration from where you can get it, but make it your own. So I haven't done any work on this since we left off yesterday. Now, I was thinking of switching it to the mangrove, but I want to try one with the dark oak because I'm not sure the mangrove works. We want the bookshelves, we want you. Oh, I meant to go buy some string, so we'll have to go to the shopping district and grab some string as well. Have you? I'm gonna end up with crafting benches all over the place. Because that's the way it works. We'll do the one on this side. And there'd be 10 in between, shouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And how many up did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Which then gives us that onto that. 2, 3. To that. String. Torches. Otherwise I'm going to have creepers up there. Yeah, I'm hoping like I say, we're in July. The world started in September. I'm hoping we've got a couple more months at least. I have so much still to do. You're holding off now till next season, yeah. Not that anybody's mentioned a season end yet. Hi, Puri. Oh, I'm doing okay. Right, so we've got those. Go grab. Don't want to take those because they're. Use those. Grab a stack of those. And then we'll grab a bunch of you. Me another couple. Right. So let's head back to the library. I'm now trying to break it up into. It's going okay. So I've now pretty much the castle walls are pretty much now in Puri. I finished off the last bit earlier today. I just need to put toppers like this all the way around on places like this. And obviously design things for the outside flat roof areas. And build the island. Yeah. So the castle itself, exterior, is almost there. It's then decorations on the castle and building the island and interior work. So progress is definitely being made. And like I say, I need to start putting some floors in where floors need to be. So I can break up sections, so I can break up the castle into rooms. It's getting there. I probably did what I always do and bit off more than I can chew. But I am making progress. If that makes sense. And like I say, it's beginning to come together. It definitely keeps me off the streets and out of trouble. Some of the time. Need to mix up some of the other ones. Occasional one of you. Flip it around. One. Back to you. You. I haven't even thought about for next season yet. My brain is very much on this season. Purely because there's so much left to do. But that's not unusual. Sometimes I don't decide anything that I'm going to build in a season until the season, the time between when we finish a season and start a season. The couple of days we get then. And then sometimes it's a case of, I just come up with, well, I'd like to do some space storms and start with that. And then we get where we get. Yeah. I prefer the dark oak. Okay, so we need to switch out. But unless anybody's heard otherwise, I don't think we have an end of season date yet. Otherwise, I'm panicking because we usually only get a week or two's notice. Because there's no way I'm finishing this in a week or two. Yeah, we're what? Like I was saying, we're in July. We started in September. That was a doorway. That. But we'll hear when it's time. A bit. Oh, here. Be back. So I'm definitely going to be doing the dark oak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th. You don't see any. It's possibly in September. What about Christmas? Oh, it's I don't know when we're going to finish the season. It could be September. It could be October, November. It could be two weeks from now. But they'd have to tell us soon because they always give us a few weeks' notice. But we started this season of building in September last year. And we didn't do too bad for the Christmas builds. So I'm not sure what I would do next season for a Christmas build. I have no clue. But but we're not even, we're still in summer, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. It's a long way off. Although before we know it, it'll be here because that's the way it works. Okay, so that gets us that one. What I'm going to do is work on 1/4 of the build, and then we'll see about rinse and repeating the. You couldn't work on how, yeah. You kind of get used to it to a certain degree because well, even if the end of a season is being nice, I don't rush it. If I finish the build, I finish. Yeah. I like to get it to at least a state I'm reasonably happy with it. And builds I really, really want to finish, I continue afterwards when we get the world download. Because we do get a copy of the world. And I sometimes find that I build better with a deadline. I don't mean as in trying to rush it, I mean as in I know I've only got a year to do my build, so I don't dawdle as much. If that makes sense. But everybody is different. Some people can't do that. About right. One, two, three. Okay. And then we'd go and grab some more blocks. Two. Okay. Seven. Didn't realise I had a whole stack of stripped. So I don't want to overpower it with books and have every single section books. So I'm thinking maybe every other section books. I'm not sure a green school board would work because, like I say, it's a library. But I know what you mean. I just don't want too many books. Rather than a school, but I know what you mean. Okay. Now I need to figure out what colour. Got a little bit of plain terracotta. Because back in the day it would be a blackboard anyway that you put chalk on. You're brown, you're no good to me. I don't want white. I don't want yellow and I don't want orange. Guess we could go grab some dyes. And see what other colours we've got available to us. I'll have to go mining more terracotta. I must admit, I do like the green terracotta. Cyan is probably not the right colour. Got blues. Got lime. White, that's brown. Cyan is turns out grey. Light blue I think is too pale. Grab some lime dye just in case. What other colour? Do red maybe. Don't think orange would work. Maybe a purple. Okay, trying to think where I've got the plain terracotta. I have some normal green. Put these in here with this. Where did I put the red? Like I say, the cyan terracotta is a nice colour. I'm just not sure it would work in the library. Grab some more rockets. I'm going through rockets and elytras very fast at the moment. Where were you? Concrete, terracotta, terracotta. Okay. I need to do a sort out. Red. I really do. I need to do a tidy up. But to tidy up all my shulk, it'd probably take me a full day. Means you're over here. So it's 6 by 10, so a stack of each would give me a baseline. Want you. That's not the right place. I'm going to try the blue first. What's the light levels? We're okay. Then have any here? Not here. Grab. Those. Thought I heard pitter-patter of footsteps. Let's light things up a little bit. That'll hopefully help a little bit. Sneaky sneakies. Thank you for the wither, and apologies that it didn't work too well. Let's refresh that cache again. Properties, and then we will fire that off again for you. Fresh current page. Properties. I'm going to have to remember to refresh these each time I start the stream because for some reason it doesn't. Yep, the wither has a bad cold. Yep, that made you jump as well, Fantabulous. So let's go with a. There we go, that's better. I have to remember now to refresh that every time. It doesn't seem to auto refresh. Bless it. You didn't expect it to be that loud? Oh, okay, so I may need to alter sound levels as well. Sound alerts. Yeah, it's very, very loud on the sound alerts at the moment. I do apologise. I'm just going to take it down a tiny bit. I don't want to give people heart attacks. Let's try the green and the red. So I may try the lime and the red. Thank you for the creeper. If it isn't loud enough or if it's still too loud, let me know. I have to remember we're one block further up because the floor level is going to be here. I'm not sure on that. Let's go and change that to... I think it's a bit too pale. Oh, hello. Definitely. Where are you? I've got a block somewhere. Where would the block be? Okay, not sure. I'll find it eventually. Oh, okay. Let's switch to the dark green and try and rescue the lime blocks before they fall in the water. I would have been very surprised if I got all of them. Okay. Yeah, so far I like the purple better. Well, the blue. I think there's only one other colour to try and that's the red. But so far I'm leaning to the blue. I know it has a Yeah, exactly. Mojang doesn't know its colour scheme properly. Because it does kind of look purple. We're going to have to go down and rescue those blocks in a second. I don't want to lose so many of them. If it was just one or two, maybe, but I think that's it. And to think we started the season in this little hole in the ground over there. That was our base for a long time. Just putting a couple of rows in so that I don't have to keep going fishing for the blocks. Just make life a little easier. As I say, work smarter, not harder. One of these days I'll do that. But nobody's holding their breath. Oh. So the last colour to try is a red. Like you, so far I'm thinking the blue/purple. No, I still like the blue. The blue's a better one. So we're going to go with the blue. But if I didn't try it, I'd be second guessing myself the whole time. Sooner try it and decide it's not right than not try it at all. Now my only other thing is I'm thinking bookshelf, bookshelf, blank wall, bookshelf, bookshelf. That way there's more books than wall, rather than wall, wall, bookshelf, wall, wall. So it means I need to tear this out, but I think that's the way we're going to work it. Decorative wall with giant books. Just trying to think how I'd do a giant book. I know we did a giant book when we did the Nether pub area a couple of seasons ago, but that was on a lot bigger scale. It is a cool idea, I'm just not sure how I would do it. If that makes sense. Do a book. Do we have brown? We have brown terracotta somewhere. It'd have to be something like 3 by 2. And then you'd need something like maybe not. Or let's go grab some white. Want some white terracotta now. I'd also want maybe some sandstone. Okay. Maybe we could use a giant book idea on a large table in the centre of the room as if it's lying flat. Well, as soon as there are servers to back up, we'll have a play. It's a shame the chiselled sandstone aren't directional. As you could try and put little bits of them. But in which case, yeah. How would we do that then? On the wall or with decorative? You got my brain working. I want the sandstone. And I know I have some. Because I've seen it. Oh. Smooth sandstone, so I'm not sure if that'll do the same thing. Have a couple and then no, I need to get sandstone. So I've got an idea. Yep, ideas are flowing in. Go. Probably should have brought. Then I kind of like that design, as if there's writing on the page. But what I want some of the smooth sandstone as well, just to break it up a little bit. Because I couldn't lie that flat, unfortunately, purely because it's directional. Which is why I was saying it's a shame it is. So as if it's simply writing. It need to be standing on something. Very big book. Go to the top, please. Oh. Need scrolls too, yeah. Let's go grab some more sandstone. I should have grabbed it while I was down there. And then I want to grab some stairs and slabs. Grab a shulker of you. Where are you? Maybe over here. No. Okay. Let's see if I have any. I'm not sure I do. Oh, we got some slabs. I'm trying to make sure I use what I've got rather than keeping making new stuff, then finding it all afterwards. So we want I still think we should have a woodcutter. Make a few more chiselled. Forgot how much. You quickly remember how much better a stone cutter is. So it needs to be sat on something. So that's a floor level. Wrong way. Corner. No. Yes, but no. It all needs to go back 1 block. If that makes sense. So there's more depth. Okay, I know what I'm doing here, and we'll... And thank you for the suggestion, Miss Mist. And the scroll suggestion as well, because that might be handy on one of the other ones. That way I'm not doing identical on all of them. I need a silk. I need to put silk on my axe. Otherwise I'm going to have books galore instead of bookshelves. And yeah, floating bookshelves as well. Silk. I'll need to grab some more silk books soon. My offhand. Okay. We're almost there with the repair. Okay. Let's grab okay. Now that I've got silk on the axe. And I'm not always sure. I don't always like all my axes to have silk on. That end up with leaves, etc. Instead of saplings when I'm chopping trees. I'm sometimes hit and miss on it. And we need to take these out. And I do put them here. What did I do with my inventory? Oh, I know what I did with my inventory. I did what I usually do. Stick things in a shulker and then forget to pick them up. Right, so what I am thinking is this needs to go at least one further back. Stick a torch up there. Then we're going to change. Oh, I had a crafting bench here. Trust me to be dippy. I'm going to change that. And go like that. Get more. Just don't want to make too many of them at the moment. Because you can come up from the floor, because the floor is going to be at this level. Want a block. Just one block. Away gunpowder. And we can hide some lighting. Actually, yeah. Where did I put them? Oh, I'm on the wrong level. Oh no, I didn't leave them here. Okay. What did I do with them then? Thinking of what I did with the copper bulbs. We had them at the start of the stream. What did I do with copper bulbs? Anybody remember? That's what I thought, but I couldn't see them. I thought I left them on the roof so they would be where I needed them when I started working with them again. Or did I... Hang on. I may have done. I may have just been looking in the wrong place. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah. I thought I'd left them where I was working so I could just quickly grab them. But when I didn't see them the first time, I just hadn't looked good enough. I'm thinking of pulling some of this shape in. Pendle's Dippy. With a capital D. I need some redstone. Put you there. As then gonna have to knock out a whole bunch of these. Once we come up with a floor design, that'll bring us a block further up. Now we can bring in the wall. And then we want to do the large book. Not sure if it's going to be 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the 5th. Tempted to one more. Nope, want it there. I want it one further out. Two. Okay. I'm not sure one block is enough. It might need to go back 2. But we may be able to pull it forward instead. Let's see. In fact, do that. Grey glass before the book? Possibly. Let's grab more of you. Should Nope. That's not right. I was thinking of an edging for the book, but we don't. How would it look? Grab. Nope. It stops kind of looking like a book if I do it too wide. I was thinking of it evening it up, if that makes sense. But I was also thinking of it being on the table so you could potentially just read at it. But I'm not 100% sold. On what I've done. On the idea, yes. What about trapdoors on the bottom left of the book? Not 100%. Mm. Hi, Ali. Thank you for the resub. It took 46 months. You know you're crazy, and I really do appreciate you. How are you doing today, Ali? And thank you for the meow. Let's get some glass. And try the glass pane. We are getting there. We're trying to build a library. We know we're going to use purple terracotta. That's going to be books. That's going to be books. Then back to a wall. Books, books. We're trying to come up with a book design in a display. Okay, won't be a second. Just let me open up Discord. Discord. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it might be worth giving that a try. I'll go grab what you've suggested. I need the glazed terracotta. And I want yellow. And you can cook while I grab the glass. Glasses over here. In the right place. Back. What can I get rid of? I can get rid of you. You. And let's give that a try. Yeah, it does give it a bit more detail without too much change. That. Now, issue would be then need to bring this out an additional one, which is fine. We'll alter the floor in a minute. And that's fine because there's going to be a walkway up there, so we can figure out how we attach it in afterwards. Okay. Out. Nope. Not sure about the grey, but we'll give it a try first. Don't like those lines. Options, resource pack. What happened to that then? I thought I had the resource pack that removed the connected textures. We'll repair those in a second. Happened to my connected textures? Okay. I have a resource pack. Good flying skills, huh? Exactly. They shouldn't. I don't like the connected texture. It wasn't 15. Let's try you. Now let's go. Don't like the dots either. The dots drive me nuts. I did have a. I'm going to have to double check my resource packs. There's one resource pack that removes the little dots and makes it plain as well. Okay, options. Oh, well, we're just going to have to live with this for the minute. Right, so options, resource packs. So you're not the one I want, so you need to go down. Let's take you down again. It's annoying because I know one of these does the right thing. I know I haven't used a lot of glass in this build, but I really dislike those dots. You don't have those dots when you look on a piece of glass like your window. So there's no need for them. I was thinking of the display case kind of thing, like you were saying. But I'll leave it there for now till I get the right resource pack. I may just have to go. That's why you use the white stained glass instead. Yep, I can understand that. I know there's one that removes. Vanilla Tweaks has a resource pack that removes the streaks. I just need to remember what else is in the resource pack so I can alter it accordingly. Yeah, I tried the light grey and it didn't look brilliant, but let's try it now that I've found at least the one. I wonder. The glass back, please. I wonder if the two colours. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the grey may be better. The grey, I think you're right, is better. And it doesn't look quite as bad with the streaks at the moment. Yeah, I think you're right with the light grey. So you can go away for a second. Please. Grab the bookcases again. And then we can pop in I want to go around the back and put a few more of the other one, at least one more of the other one in. One more up there. Chiseled. I think I want one of those from the back. Okay. Wrong place. Need a couple more trapdoors. Where are you? Adds a little bit of depth. I was thinking of pulling it out further. Probably not. But I'm going to think about it. Put a tent block here just so I have something to lean against. Wrong one. I was using half slabs. I'm not going to use a good block as a tent block. I may forget to take it out. Oh, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Apologies. Getting carried away. I'm wondering if that lot needs to go back an additional block as well. But we'll figure it out. Let's see who's streaming, who I can send you amazing people to. Opening new tab. Exuma's streaming, so I'll send you Exuma's way. I'm going to go grab food, so it'll be raid and run. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Have fun. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the help with the build. It is really, really appreciated. Take care now. Bye.